So I was like, hey, we got to do it at least once. Because look, they know we're going to give it to Gibson's. Perfect. Put it in his belly and then toss it over to the tight end. Some short because, he's so slow with it.
We live, baby. We live. We live. Trey Z is vintage.
No. Hey, so everybody who's coming on now, I looked at it, man. It was respectable. At least those Philly fans can't talk trash. When we had the Band-Aid Brigade coming to their house and we almost had them, they was quiet. Do y'all remember the first quarter? Philly, y'all remember the first quarter?
Hey, the best part of the game was we bought our bleachers.
Bought the bleachers. The bleachers got us to the first quarter. The bleachers, and they said they're going to ride the bleachers out through the rest of the season. So, hey, we might get a little love everywhere we go. So, the bleachers are there, y'all. The bleachers are the 13th man. You're the 12th man, but the bleachers are the 13th man, and they out there.
That was the best part of the game, was the bleachers. That got us the first quarter, and then they woke up.
Somebody tweeted, man, Terry McLaurin just caught a pass from his 8th quarterback.
Hey, listen, if we don't get a quarterback in the draft, man, we're gonna lose Terry.
Terry gone, man.
I think he's already gone.
Well, this is his third year. We got 2 more years with him. If we can get
he wasn't the first or second round pick. You got
4 years.
3 years with I think this is next year. Is his last year, I think.
Nah, I think he got 2 more years.
They forced him
4 years. This is the 3rd year this year.
They make him do 4. I thought the first or second round has to do 4.
I think the first round you got that 5th year option. I'm not sure.
Right.
I'm not sure if the second round has a 5th year option.
He's a second round. He was a 3rd round. What pick was he? Second or 3rd?
No, he was in the 3rd round.
So I thought that the 3rd rounders can get out of the contract after the 3rd year.
I don't know.
Got to check on that, man.
Yeah, but yeah, I mean,
because I know
that's what we got to do.
When he comes on the radio announcers and them are begging him to sign, and he's like real political, blah blah. They make it seem like this might be his last year.
Bradley Beal doing the same thing. All I want to raise their capital.
Yeah, I mean, sports. I mean, you see, McKissick his career might be over. You know what I'm saying? So you got to do it. You know what I'm saying?
So who are the people that you really missed? You missed Cameron Curl, who could have probably at least blew up 2 of those screens that were just like a clinic of screens. Like, this is how I just wanted to see the little lines go up the screen and everything go black and white. This is how you run a screen. I mean, it was just textbook. The guy would catch the ball, all the blockers in front, and all of our men would just run straight to the blocker and get blocked. It was practice, man. I didn't see you can't coach aggression, I guess. You can't.
It seemed like we missed Fuller, especially when Jackson went out. We really missed Fuller. So,
but you know what? I thought Reeves played well. I did. I wasn't mad at Reeves' play, especially that hit. That's the only. It looked like he was playing football. The only person out there looked like he's playing football. Who I did not think played well, and I was very disappointed, is Davis. I watched Davis do it 3 times tonight. He runs right up to the guy, to the defender, and he's playing basketball. It's like, I got him. No, you're supposed to try to get the ball carrier, son, not him. And he just rolled him out to play, man. That's not after watching Michael Parsons just basically single-handedly.
That's 2 different defenses, though, man.
No. Deacon, I was listening to a linebacker coach talking about Davis. Davis is just not reading his keys properly. He doesn't recognize formations, and he's slow to it. He just not as fast as they thought he was going to be.
I'm not saying that he's perfect. I'm not saying that.
Okay. All right.
All I'm saying is that you have 2 different. You can't compare defenses. You can compare players on the same defense. You can't play 2 defenses, because I think what Jack is telling them to do is take out the first man, and the second man should be hitting them. We've been taught that same way too. You take out the first man, everybody should be rallying to the ball. So you get out the first block, and the second guy should be coming in making the hit. They ain't got no second man. So you talking about you want him to wrestle with these big guys. that he's not going to be able to do that. He needs to just shoot the gap.
I don't know. I don't want him to wrestle with the big guy. But
I'm saying he needs to shoot the gap. But the way they're teaching the defense is that's not his job to shoot the gap because he's the first man there.
I mean, I'm not sure about that, Deacon. I'm not sure about that. I just know.
If you see somebody doing the same thing over and over again, that must either that's the way he's taught because he's still in the game.
No, I'm just telling you, man. Luke Kuechly, I watched the interview that had Luke Kuechly at defensive, and they talked about Davis and the slow progression.
Hey, listen. Here's the thing. Either that's
Luke Kuechly played the defense, man. I'm telling you, Luke Kuechly defense. He did play this defense. He did play this defense.
Carolina's defense. This is
Carolina's defense.
Jack Del Rio didn't coach in Carolina. This is Carolina.
He did coach in Carolina. That's where he got to start at. He did. He coached in Carolina and the Raiders.
Either he's a bum or he's being taught the wrong way.
I'm telling you, Luke Kuechly saying he's not reading the keys properly.
Let's
we don't. I'm not saying he's a bum, Deacon. I'm not saying he's a bum. I'm just saying that he's slow. He's not aggressive. He's slow to read what he need to read.
And what I mean by that, Deacon, is that if you were the first man to take the first man out, that's what you said, right?
Mm-hmm.
Hit the dude. Don't go up in there and grab him.
You can't do that anymore. That's against the rules.
No, you can hit him.
You can't hit him low.
No, I didn't say hit him low. See, I said you can hit him.
He gonna hit a 300-pounder and move him?
Come on, dude. You're going to hit the 300-pounder though, because the 300-pounder doesn't want to get hit. Listen, there are 400.
Jones said we reached on him. We did reach on Davis. We just did. I mean, right now we're showing the reach.
We all saw that in the draft.
He reached.
That's why I was like, what?
He's put this way. I guess like Trey said, me and Trey saw Michael Parsons, and he's at another level. A different defense, Deacon, you're right. But Michael Parsons at another level. You know what I'm saying? And that's just it. And I don't know if we had a chance to get Michael Parsons, or I don't know if we had a chance to get I mean, honest with you, we all agreed during last year's draft that Mac and Cheese was the quarterback to get. Mm-hmm. And, we could have made a move to move up and try to get him. We didn't. You know what I'm saying?
I think they thought he was going to fall. Because the Patriots came up and got him in front of us.
Yeah, Patriots moved up and got him.
I think what happened with Michael Parsons, too, is Dallas moved up and got him in front of us.
They did.
So everybody was moving. We was waiting, and everybody was moving in front of us, getting the play.
Right, they did. Everybody was making moves on us, yeah. I mean.
So the organization is not aggressive either. So it starts.
We wasn't aggressive.
We wasn't aggressive. You're right, Trey. We wasn't.
But then, let's be honest.
We talked about that last year. He don't like free agents. He don't like whatever. He call it that.
He's not an aggressive coach.
This is just it's a combination of things. Now, going back to who we miss, we definitely, like I said, we missed McKissick, we missed Curl. Reeves came in and filled in. I really trying to understand. We got to get another tight end, because what happened to I get not Mel. He was in the game, but
Ricky Seals Jones.
No, Ricky Seals Jones was in there, but the other guy, big guy.
Bates, what are you talking about?
Bates didn't show up. Did he play?
Bates got a nice pass. Yeah, he almost scored.
That was Bates. Okay, yeah. Bates was there. I need to see more Bates. Ricky Seals had to jump and he saved the play. He went up and got it. As you know that Gilbert is just to fill in. There's nobody's going to talk about anything. I'm so glad that that last play, I wanted to freeze it just so you guys could see, that this is not the guy. So that if all we got to do is go to John Hopkins and take off Gilbert's arm and put it on Heineke, and we got a quarterback, y'all. If we put Gilbert's arm on Heineke, we got a quarterback for the future. I'm trying to tell you.
Right.
Yeah, well, I mean, I see what we are. This particular game, we lost this game in Las Vegas when we was at the club. Yeah, they breathed on us, you know what I'm saying, and all that hot breath breathing, the whole team, the coaches, and everybody. The pandemic, got them in Las Vegas. You know what I'm saying? This game was lost in Las Vegas.
We lost what we got here.
Again, Philly fans, you let the ragtag group of individuals.
That's true.
Stay in the game. That means y'all trash. That's all I'm saying. We had no quarter. Yeah. He had 4 plays on his arm, and they were in crayon. And that's how simple it was. And y'all still couldn't really put us away. You know, our defense was just gassed. Okay, so let me ask you a question. So when everybody got knocked down to that level, Big Al, right? I was thinking, okay, well, everybody's at the same level. So then we need to do a rotation. It needs to be go, go, go. You're going to do the first 2. We do the first 2 play and just stay fresh and stay aggressive. I was just like, we can beat them because it's not like you got your boy out there, who's our best corner, you know, and then all of a sudden we go down to Everett. No, it was just like everybody was on the same level. So I was just like, I get those.
What I saw though, Deacons, we wore down by the 3rd quarter. We had injuries on the 4th stream and 5th stream dudes was getting hurt.
Which means that no matter who went in, it didn't matter. That's all I'm saying. But what did matter, Al, was you was fresh and you wasn't out there breathing hard like Sweat.
I saw your boy in there.
Sweat was over there, man. I felt
in there.
That 3rd play, he was like, he's out of shape now. He's
no trade. The man had COVID and he's out of shape.
Yeah. I mean, it's both. And so that means you should have brought him in on 3rd down only or something like that. Like, I need you to get the rush. Or have him line up in the interior or something. Change it up a bit because and I don't like how we set up. What is that? What's that formation, Deacon, where they put both guys on the end? They leave the middle wide open, and Holcomb is standing there in the middle, like, "Come to me."
I don't know what that shit is.
That doesn't make any sense.
It's a 5-man front. It's a 5-man front, and they're not supposed to break the line of scrimmage. And hey, man, give Philly credit, man. They gashed us with that, and they was breaking it. You know what I'm saying? You're not supposed. Everybody has a gap on the 5-man front, and you're not supposed to. They're supposed to not. They was pushing us back on that 5-man front, and they was gashing us. And Holcomb was just getting blocked. Next thing you know, you see Holcomb getting dragged down the field. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, you got to give Philly credit. They got the best running team in the league. But you know,
yeah. But Joe, go highlight what Joe got right there. Joe out. Yeah, they ran, but if they didn't get the 1st down on 2nd down, they were nervous.
Yeah.
3rd down, they were throwing up on themselves. We were in their heads.
I mean, Hurst is not a good throwing quarterback. I mean, Hurst not a good throwing quarterback. I mean,
he's not. And that's what I was saying. I was saying, make this dude throw. That he got to beat us with his arm, not his legs, man. But then when you have that 5-man front, it's like, hey, Mr. Hurts, here's 10 yards, and he's just like, oh,
I think we would have won if we had a full complement of players. I think so when you're so depleted, man, in different areas.
You know what hurt us, man? The Bosa's, like you said, that tight end position.
Yeah, we get so
we lost McKissick and Logan. God, that offense went down, didn't it?
Yeah, that all the way. Logan Thomas was more of our offense than whatever. You know, they're gonna double Terry, triple Terry, but Logan Thomas was our offense when it came to this year. And what he can do, he was a mismatch from the jump.
And he was the silence because he's not fast.
Yeah. No, he was a mismatch, and you don't have to be. And like I was listening, did y'all hear Mark Sanchez? Was he wearing his old Philly jersey under his suit tonight?
He was terrible. He was good, terrible, wasn't he?
Like God,
hey man, I want to make the hand sign what he was doing the whole time.
Oh, I
because he was killing me.
I was saying the same thing. Everything. Anyway, so I'm just like, a 5 and out is a 5 and out. The man did play for Dallas, the Rams, and whatever. I mean, that's what I understand. That's what they showed. They said he did play for those other
teams. He played for us.
Not Gilbert.
Oh, not Gilbert. No.
I'm talking about Gilbert. So what I'm saying is a 5 and out is a 5 and out. So I don't understand what you mean by, well, he doesn't understand their breaks. Man, I'm going step one. Everybody, USA, 1, 2, 3, pass. That's it. The ball is already gone. Even if you haven't broke, the receiver meets the ball. I'm the only one as the receiver know where the play is going. You don't know, sir. That's why you can do your head move.
Not tonight.
Not tonight, man. Dude was waiting for the. He was like,
gonna be underneath.
But y'all, for real, that's not simple football right there, man. You mean to tell me? And I know I don't know. I will say that, but I just
think this way. The one time
how can you stop a 5 and out?
The trade though, the one time he threw before the man cut is when Ricky Seals saved and he turned around and put his hands up and knocked the ball down. Because that was an interception. They were just sitting there waiting for it. You know what I'm saying?
No, he's not good.
I mean, it's the reason why he was on the practice squad at 30. You know what I'm saying?
Let's not debate the quarterback.
We're gonna talk about the game, man.
Today was it, man, with that quarterback. Let's pray to God that we get any other quarterback in there, man. This was awful.
The not good quarterback though had Philly tied at the half. All right,
we got tied because we got lucky. Those
hey, you're not supposed to say that.
I think
his first couple of passes, man, won dimes.
It
didn't take long for the coaches to say, okay, this
wait a minute now. Okay, let's debate this real quick.
He only had 4 passes though. He can throw.
They got the book on him real quick.
They did. They worked it out. But let's debate this. Was that him or Humphrey's fault?
Humphreys dropped
the ball in the end zone and bust Humphreys dead in his chest.
Yeah, Humphreys dropped it. Yeah,
Humphreys dropped that. That's okay. So,
but you got to think about Humphreys never felt a ball that hard. You know what I'm saying? Dude threw it hard as hell though. I mean, he had a strong arm.
He threw the ball through the defender and through Humphreys. Both of them was like, "Damn, that boy could throw." The defender was like, "I couldn't catch that. It was right in my hand. Went right through."
The quarterbacks, Big Al.
Huh?
We was watching your boy over the week. Can he read defenses though?
Who you talking about?
The thing that we're having
Liberty, the quarterback from Liberty.
Yeah.
Okay, so look,
we're having problems finding the quarterback that can read defenses. Doesn't matter if you got good legs, good arm. Can you read the defense? This is what we're having problems with because every
you don't know. Deacon, you don't know.
Well, you can know by his eyes. Is he looking at receivers? Is he looking at one pattern and go? That type of thing. You see what I'm saying? RG3 in college used to have one pattern and he would go. Is he looking? He has a progression? You can tell if he has a progression or not.
When I watch him, I know the couple times I watched him, he does have a progression. I don't know if he has an NFL progression. It's like RG3 had a progression, but he was slow with it. He read the defense really, really slow. I think even your boy from Heineken reads the defense slow. Be honest with you. You know what I'm saying? Now, your boy Kirk Cousins can read the defense really good, but he throws up on himself when there's 10 minutes left in the game. You know what I'm saying? He just throws up. So all of that, I mean, like, for example, Humphrey, like, I think the dude from Liberty, he got moxie. He got good feet. He got a strong arm. Now, can he read defenses? We're not going to know NFL way. Is he at the NFL level reading it? We're not going to know until he gets to the NFL. I mean, that's just it. Because, I mean,
I just want to know, can he read defenses now? He's in college. Can he read college?
I think for his division, he can read defenses for his level of defense.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
So I don't know if he can.
Are you saying he can't learn that, Deacon?
I'm not saying he can't
learn.
Some people
can. Some people can. Some people can.
Yeah, no, I get that. So let me ask you this. Well, let me just say this. When I watched him for the first time, which was this week, I happened to watch the Ravens game after that. And the backup quarterback for the Ravens is
a beast. He's a beast.
But he's him. That's who that is.
That's who he is. Yep.
That's who he is.
He reminds me the same like the backup quarterback for the Ravens. That's the same kind of player he is. And I think the NFL is going that direction. You know what I'm saying? As the type of quarterback that's going to be. You got to have somebody that's going to be a playmaker. Now, the dude
young.
The dude from the Texas, what's the guy from the Texas that's having the court case? What's the guy's name?
I forget his name now.
I forgot his name too, man. So Watkins, LaShawn. Now he can do it all. He got good feet. He got strong arm. He can read NFL defenses. Obviously, he was the Texas team because they are bums without him. You know what I'm saying? Right, but. You didn't know that he was that good until he got into the NFL. You know what I'm saying? Because he was at Clemson, he looked a lot the same way. But when he got to the NFL, you realize that he had all that ability.
Like sunshine.
Sunshine
down there in Jacksonville.
He's struggling
with the most interceptions in the league.
He's struggling. So we all thought Sunshine was a guarantee. You know what I'm saying? And
his coach
was terrible. Wow. But your boy Mac and Cheese reads defenses really well. I mean, for a young guy, Mac and Cheese reads them defenses, man.
But that's his thing. And that's what we were talking about earlier in a couple episode videos before. We were saying that, these quarterbacks have to start to be preparatory and not reactionary.
Right.
Because, that's when you do all your work before the ball snap. If you don't do that, if you're not able to read the defense prior to actually hiking the ball, by the time you get back into your 5-step drop, they're in different places. And you got to know that the rhythm of the defense, this is the way it goes if they set up in a certain way,
Hey, Trey, that quarterback for Baltimore's backup, he mean. I like him.
Yeah.
I like him a lot.
They didn't really lose a step. He was fearless.
Yeah, I like him.
He did not like he was scared in there. I mean, I was very impressed because I said, oh, he was, when I turned the channel, I saw him running.
Yeah.
I thought he was hurt. And I looked and I said, no, that's not him.
That's the backup. That Bama's me. I mean, Baltimore got so many injuries that they like us. They got a lot of injuries. You know what I'm saying? They just like us. You know what I'm saying? But they got a better team and a better coach because that's and they know how to draft people. They better personnel. They have better personnel. They know how to get good personnel. Baltimore always has a deep team for some reason, and we always. I don't know why we only got like 10 players on our team for some reason. We never had more than 10 players.
And that was the whole thing that they were talking about this summer, fellas. It was about being the Swiss Army knife of a team.
Right, he did.
We were going to be deep, bench deep and all that. The only thing I think that worked out for right now, in my opinion, is the offensive line. Because the offensive line, did you
like Sadiq Charles blocking tonight?
Huh?
Did you like Sadiq Charles blocking tonight?
Sadiq Charles,
I think that penalty he got was
a bad call.
I thought it was bull. But personally, Sadiq played well.
He was playing against Fletcher Cox, which is an all-pro. Mm-hmm. Okay, Fletcher Cox is a dominant all-pro. And Fletcher Cox was making plays.
Made a couple.
I felt like Sadiq was battling him. He was at least battling. It was a battle.
And let's end it now. There's no way you pay Brandon Sheriff. If he comes back next year, he's going to take the pay cut because he can't stay healthy. I don't care whether it's injury because he's not doing something or it's just bad luck. He just, it's over. He's losing money the more he plays now because every time he plays, he gets hurt. So how do you pay him $20 million next year on any team? And he's only going to play 6-7 games.
Well, I think he's charging us $20 million because he really don't want to be here. Everybody else, he's not going to charge them that much. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but it would be like a do for the 49ers. You know what I'm saying?
If you franchising yourself at 18, then there's no way you go under 18.
I think he's going to be on the free agent market next year, and he's going to try to go to a Super Bowl winning Kansas City or
take a pay cut.
Take a pay cut.
He probably will. Joe said the same. Joe saying that, man, we didn't look that much different when he's not there. It's not like, oh my God, this is what it is. And that was the funny thing about your boy Sanchez and then who else was in the booth with him, man. They would never say anything about the fact that we're depleted, that who was on the field were guys that just put the uniform on the first time. And, they didn't say nothing about that. They were just, oh my God, this and that. But when we were within 3, they were like, oh, what happened? Because I'm not going to say what I was saying, but I was thinking.
Sanchez is killing me, man.
Dust off your slacks. And you look up over the booth and realize, oh, it's 3-4.
Hey, man, I literally turned the sound down when Sanchez started talking, man. I cannot take him, man.
He's a scrub, man. I can't stand him.
I take that cat. I was
it was a respectable loss. It was a respectable loss against a division rival, man. I'm sorry. I'm not too mad. I'm mad that we lost. Don't get me wrong. But I'm not furious that I thought it was going to be, man, because when they deferred, I was like, oh, they want to see what he could do.
Hey man, unfortunately though, that might have put us behind the 8 ball for the playoffs.
We out of the playoffs now. We out.
Yeah. We was out of the playoffs after Dallas. Honestly, fellas, I mean,
if we had won a day, if we had won out, we still would have been in the wild card.
Yeah, we could have fought for the wild card if we'd have won out.
I'm not talking about statistically. I'm talking about the rhythm, the confidence, the urgency you have to have. This team doesn't want it like it did last year. You guys see it. It's just, come on, man. We're 15. Game 15. They don't want it.
Good thing about being eliminated means that you can throw everything next week. I don't care what you do. Next week is when you don't win another game except for next week. That's
it. That's thank you. Let's go. And it was funny. It was almost like they read my mind. Even this game, I was like, please. Now Jack Del Rio didn't, but Scott Turner did. I was like, Scott, come on, man. This is time for you to pull out your little gadget, goo gaga plays, man. I'm talking about anything. Like the commercial with the baby. Pull it out. Let's go. We gotta do it. And he did a couple plays, and I was like, okay. So now Jack,
maybe he's saving him for this week.
Okay, maybe.
Well, I mean, I think we're gonna have to do your blitz thing. I can't see us playing Dallas and sitting back and playing that 3 deep zone and think we're gonna win the game. I just don't see it.
My man Smith, what's up, Roger, man?
You made it, Rob. What's up, baby?
What's happening? Yeah, man, Roger. Al gonna get you.
That's a debate. That's a current debate whether the cat's a moron or not. We'll see.
Hey man,
next week.
Dude, he only had 10 plays to work with and 5 gadget plays, man. So yeah, 15 plays, man. But next week
he was 10 for a while.
Hey man, the first quarter he looked good though. First quarter though, didn't he?
Hey, that was the bleachers, the heated seats helped us first quarter, man. I would say the ball bounced our way. I ain't seen that in years.
Yeah.
Hey, but y'all think we need to pick up a running back, man? Because AG didn't look. Is he hurt? He must be hurt again.
Yeah, they said he was limping, and then when he came back, you could tell he lost a step. Now, shout out to what's her name, Coach King, the first female coach now that actually
assistant.
No, yeah, well, she was the actually first female to ever in the NFL history be an assistant, like the.
Yeah.
No, she had to be the running back coach because I guess the running back coach
had COVID. Yeah,
had COVID. Mm-hmm. So she was the coach. So now that's in the history books. Now, does that mean that she's the one that shuttles the running backs in? I don't know.
I don't know. I think Turner was doing that though. I think Turner was by formation.
Well, it's by formation.
Yeah.
Right. Play if you know what play you're supposed to be in on.
Right. I think it's by formation, but nonetheless, she was the first to ever do it. I think we had 6 coaches out tonight with COVID.
Yeah, and listen, everybody stayed home. it was cold out there. It was raining. Nobody want to be out there, mess.
He said 15 plays from shotgun. Pass back.
That's true.
Hey, look, he did go to the pass too soon. I was like, what is he doing? Why are we passing? We just had a miraculous, even though we got the ball on a fumble, we marched a good 30 yards or 20 yards down with some excellent runs. What are you doing? He went right back to Gilbert. I need you to, play Big Ben. Big Ben.
No, what happened though? Gilbert hit that long bomb to Terry. He got excited.
Terry got it.
Yeah, Terry went got it. Yeah, and he got excited.
He underthrew that.
And he underthrew that too. And then
they was throwing all night, man.
And then Philly said, "You know what? We need to double that guy." And that was into Terry for the whole night.
He went out one more time, but it was shorter. It was shorter.
Every time I look Terry Wade, he had like 3 people checking him. I'm like, hold up, why is the whole Philly team like everybody else self-check? I was like, geez, somebody had to be open.
I don't think we need to draft a running back, man, or get another running. When JD and AG is in the game at full strength, man, we're fine. If we can open some more holes up, that would be nice. But you can't blame it on him when he's. Well,
I'm just saying,
he's getting knocked on the ground. You know,
is McKissick signed for next year? And McKissick has supposedly a really bad neck injury.
Yeah, I think he is. I think his contract runs out this year.
Oh well, he has a bad neck injury. The water bug is on the team. He's a rookie.
No, I'm saying that's why they got him, because they wanted somebody to replace JD.
Oh yeah.
But it ain't working out like that. Anyway.
Go to Roger, man. Go to Roger.
The last one?
Yeah. Which was a good question. You remember that? They signed that fullback? Y'all remember that? No, yeah. They signed the fullback. Was that 2 games ago, Roger? They signed the fullback.
He playing tight end. Isn't he playing tight end now?
No.
They converted him to a tight end. He's the backup tight end, like the 3rd or 4th string tight end. I heard that they took the fullback and he's playing tight end. He was behind Ricky Seals and Bates. He was a third tight end.
So they put your boy down there as a 100% signed special team. Your boy Samus.
No, Samus had the COVID.
But I'm just saying.
Yeah, he has concussion too.
Yeah, I'm not sure he got concussion and COVID. Yeah, he had both. Yeah,
he played one play and got concussion.
But that's the Dallas game. He got the concussion. Then he got COVID after the concussion. He's out.
I think that we do need another solid back. Like maybe not draft anybody. But maybe
if we don't have JD, then yeah, you're right.
I mean, I think we need a vet that's going to just come in and get that could get some yards and give. Maybe we found out this year that Antonio is not the 25 carry back. He's not. So we got to go tandem.
Where y'all coming from? Where y'all coming from with that?
No, because that's what they said.
Every time they pound the ball with him, he's over 100 yards a game.
No, I'm not saying.
I can't take the fumbles though, man. He got what 7
fumbles? You can fix. I'm just talking about you talk. If you want to replace him, replace.
I'm not saying replace him. See, that's what you're saying.
You saying not 25 players a game.
No, that's what I'm saying is I saw him tonight out in open space doing his thing, getting past people, making them miss. Turner just don't know how to get in the ball to get him in open space. He only knows that he can go through the tackles to get the open space. And what happens, that wears on any back. And then when we go to the running back crew that we got right now, and just out of right now, even if it wasn't for the COVID or whatever, McKissick is hurt. And for some reason, I don't know why, they don't want to put Patterson back there. Okay? So what I am saying is we're going to obviously need a competent back to back him up. And maybe it'll be a competition with Patterson and this new back, because that's what we need. If McKissick can go, because if they can't go, they can't go. I do not think we need to be concerned. And I hate to say this because it's sad. I'm still upset about it. But Samuels, I don't even consider this thing as this experiment. I believe is over. I think that he is that hurt. I don't think that. And that kind of injury is just one of the ones, and unless you're gonna really the whole entire organization gonna put the specialists on him and get him right.
Yeah, I think we've been tricked. We've been bamboozled. We've been run astray by Sam. He might have been hurt before he got here. You know what I'm saying?
But when they found out, they should have go ahead and put him on IR. Start trying to.
Well, apparently he had surgery in the summertime. They didn't tell us.
Well, that's fine. I'm just saying. If
he had surgery in the summertime, and he was never healed.
Yeah, it's just like a bad knee. If you're hurt, you're hurt. Don't come back every 5 games trying to play and then get hurt again at the same injury. You still re-aggravating the same injury. So
that's what he's doing. I mean, did he play 5 games against the Cowboys? 5 plays?
I don't know. Whatever. What I'm saying is next year when he comes back, that's going to tell you whether he's healthy or not.
Well, he's supposed to be a backup back too, Tracy. He was supposed to get 10 carries a game or 5 carries a game too. That's what he was supposed to.
He was the gadget man, and like
gadget man, and it never worked out. I mean, he's just been. We get this year, he wasn't there for us.
And then and I hate to say this, but doesn't Logan Thomas now starting to make you feel like what was his? I don't know his first name, but Reed. Remember Reed? Reed was a man child. Reed was I was probably one of the most exciting players to come to Washington on offense. The way that we could just put the ball next to him. He had solid hands. He treated everybody like a child out there. He was a man child out there, but could never stay on the field. Logan Thomas is reminding me of that, fellas. And I do not understand how we always find ourselves here with our stars. That little guy, man, Smith for Philly. It's like his legs is like broomsticks. Got out there, got hurt. I was like, okay, we don't need him no more. Good. He popped right back in the game. I'm like, what? How is the guy back? He was back 2 plays later going deep. I'm like, what are they doing over there? Are they shooting all their players up, man? Everybody that we play stays healthy, man.
That is true, though. We hadn't had a healthy year since
76.
I can't remember. It's like every year we get 25 people hurt. I mean, we just
in the summer. It'll be the summer. We'll draft the guy.
You can't blame it. It's the coaching staff. We got the whole Carolina coaching staff up here, and when they was down in Carolina, Cam got hurt one time, and that was it. But for 10 years, Cam was healthy. You know what I'm saying? We come up here, and the whole team is.
I don't get it.
Hurt. I seen an interview with Scott Turner, my main man was on the radio, and they was talking about draft picks. And Scott Turner loved Brown from North Carolina, who we picked up. That was his pick. The coaches went by his advice.
I think I saw him on punt return. A kickoff. I mean, punt. Yeah. He was on the fly team.
So he is like AGG. You know what I'm saying? He is missing in action, playing special teams.
He ran a couple plays tonight. I saw him in motion, and he didn't block anybody, nor did he go into. Actually, he did go into the route. He was actually wide open, but they had an eye set on the guy who was double teamed and tried to throw it through there, and almost got intercepted.
Well, that's it. Let's eliminate all the rookies, man. They are rookies, so hopefully they got approved by next year. They're not going to do anything this year.
That's.
But put them in game, let them play. It's not like
the problem was, Deacon, last year our rookies showed up so much during the year. They really,
we got lucky.
That was a freak of nature, I guess.
Yeah, those are late round picks and all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, everybody showed up last year. And this year, we haven't had one rookie really show up on a consistent basis.
No. Yeah.
What rookie showed up on a consistent basis?
Kyle, he got hurt though, but he
got hurt.
He's proved to be a pro though.
Okay, he got hurt, but
he's proved to be a pro.
But he, even after getting off hurt, he's still doing his thing. Cheeseman.
Yeah, Cheeseman. Cheeseman's the best one.
Cheeseman's the best one.
Cheeseman's the best one.
Ishmael from last year. He didn't really play last year, but
you said rookies.
No, he's basically a good rookie though. He didn't play last year.
Or then Sadiq Charles did.
Yep, Sadiq Charles didn't either.
Has he really showed up?
Yes.
I mean,
how much more does an offensive lineman have to do? He's an offensive lineman. Now, you know what's funny? Kind of a sidebar, but on the topic of offensive linemen, just today I happened to catch your boy Saturday on First Take. He says that your boy Williams, should be considered MVP.
Who? Trent Williams, man, he's having a dominant year.
He said, Trent Williams, y'all don't know why you're making that face. Trent Williams hasn't allowed a sack yet since he left Washington.
Yeah, that's what they're saying. Yeah, I heard that too. I thought Chase got a sack on him though last year.
I don't. This is what the guy said. I can't go. I mean, the TV guys, they say stats.
But I've heard that they saying Trent Williams is the most dominant lineman rated wise. They rate linemen, since what's the dude Munoz, whatever his name is for
Munoz.
Yeah, Munoz, since Cincinnati, a dude from Cincinnati. The last 2 years for the 49ers, that Trent has been lights out, knocking jokers out, pancaking people.
We knew he was good. We knew
he was good. Yeah.
He just wanted the hell out of Washington, man.
He just wanted, yeah, that's true. He's happy where he at, I guess.
And it always feels good when the sun's bright. The sun's bright, boy. You feel your limbs feel better, everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought he had like a little.
He's like Joe. When they leave Washington, everybody gets back.
No, I think for us, man, didn't he have like a little cancerous mass or something on his forehead or something like that?
Yeah, but I think they said he misdiagnosed it, and then they took it out, and then his helmet didn't fit or something like that. It was a whole bunch of stuff they had going on. But yeah, they said he had a cancerous mass. It's like a lump on his head that he had to have removed. And then they removed it, and then he tried to come back, and then he started complaining about his helmet was too tight or wasn't fixed properly, and that they wasn't helping him. And I don't know, he just started complaining, and it was just you could tell he didn't want to be here, so it was pretty much over.
But that was under another coaching regime, though. And that dude was a buffoon.
Yeah, it was. He was complaining about the Whitcomb staff, though, the training staff. He didn't really complain about the coach.
Yeah, well, he was the first one to say that we had a terrible training staff. Oh yeah, Preston is having a great year too for Green Bay.
Rashad Breeland ain't though.
Yeah, but Rashad Breeland not.
He cussing people out and getting fired.
Yeah,
he wilding up there.
Yeah, Preston was one of our number one picks too. Wasn't he a couple years, 5 years ago?
No, he was number one.
He was up. He was a high pick.
Yeah,
but he's having a great year for Green Bay supposedly.
Are we ever going to blitz again in Washington history?
We got to against Dallas. Yeah, we got to this week coming up. We have to
all day next week.
Okay.
I mean, I can't see us winning the game without blitzing. Okay. I mean, can you see us beating them without blitzing?
We shouldn't even play if we don't blitz.
And everybody to the ball.
And that's the one. It's like you were saying before. That's the one thing we should be doing with Jamin Davis. If he's slow to read, give him one read, which is up the field, blitz. Go get it.
Go get it.
Hey, Deacon, it may be the defense is too complicated for these young rookies, man.
Maybe.
Could be.
But I do know one thing: we're going to miss Landon Collins if he don't come back. Collins was balling out there today.
That's right. When he got the interception off dude's foot, he got toasted though. That was a touchdown. Huh? When he caught the interception off dude's foot,
yeah,
he got toasted on that play. That was a touchdown going the other way.
Yeah, exactly. They didn't even talk about it. They didn't even show it. They just
I'm talking about the dude had caught the ball.
Oh yeah, he was gone.
He was gone.
Oh yeah.
He was gone.
But what I'm saying is that didn't happen. he caught the ball.
That's one thing that Landon Collins can't do is cover. But he can play that run. He can play that run.
He was taking people's legs out to the point where we were staying in the game.
Yeah,
he's going to be a loss. As bad as I talked about Collins when he made that comment that day about not wanting to be in the box and that he ain't like hitting big guys and all of that stuff. I was so hot, but I can say he's playing well in that position that we got him in now. The best thing that Jack Del Rio, in my opinion, did.
Yeah.
I mean, he's just not a safety. He just can't cover anything.
Well, Roger, hang in there, baby.
Hang in there, Roger.
Right, so that's it. Hey, Roger.
We can beat the Giants, Roger. We can beat the Giants.
This next game. If we don't, well,
by the time we get to the Giants, they get their quarterback.
If we don't beat New York, man, you just watch the New York game against Dallas.
Oh, they don't
get their quarterback back by the time they get done.
They got a defense, but their offenses look like us today.
Dude run 80 yards down the field on us, and we'd be tripping over our feet.
Yes, because Barkley can go.
Oh man. Well, anyway, fellas.
Tuesday night it started off well.
All night. We be back.
Steal one.
This is a big week, fellas. Cowboy week. It's a big week.
When's the game, fellas?
It's at
1 o'clock, isn't it?
1 o'clock in Cowboy land.
Yeah.
Sunday.
No, is it a 4 o'clock game then?
Because it's wait a minute.
It'd be 1 o'clock in Dallas.
Ask Joe. Joe know it all. Joe gonna give us.
That'd be like 10 o'clock, wouldn't it?
Let me see if I can beat Joe. Joe gonna beat me. Dang it. Come on, pull up.
Oh, he's saying it might be a covert thing.
Yeah, they could. Well, I know they were talking about that at the NBA. It's supposed to be Sunday at 8 nighttime.
It's a night game. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
well, at least we get a little time. Sure. We're coming off another short week. We've been playing people off long rest and short weeks all for the last 3 weeks. They've been having long rest, like 14 days. They had a bye week. Philly had a bye week, and all they could beat us by is 10.
Yeah, man, they had a full team. They had,
Yeah, everybody's fresh on that team.
Yeah, they were all fresh.
Oh, my man David done made it in the house. What's up, David? Where you been? We about to get ready to sign off.
Yeah, I mean, listen, let's move on to Dallas, man. We have one chance to get. We got the blitz. It's nothing else we can do on defense. We got to be running a 7-man box and then hope they don't kill us on the pass. Because I'm talking about blitzing. I'm not just talking about playing the run. I'm talking about blitzing. Everybody should be blitzed. We should be blitzing off the corners. We should be blitzing off the interior, everything. Any hole that you see, run up in it.
Right.
Trey Z, though, what do you think about neutralizing Parsons with that read option like Philly did us this week?
Say it again.
What do you think about neutralizing Parsons with that read option like Philly did us, man? I think we got to run.
We have Heinicke back.
Yeah, he's coming back. He should be healthy by that time.
If Heinicke's playing, I don't know if you noticed what Hurts was doing too. Hurts was using his stature and he was getting real low. He wasn't standing up tall. He got down real low behind the center. So it was hard to see what was going on, man, when he was doing those fakes and getting to those backs. They all about the same height. So he was faking out. He faked out the cameraman like 3 times a night. Yeah, it was like that is the kind of coaching or hope that we can, respect to the other team, look at that and say, okay, now we might not be able to do it like that, but we could do this. We got to pull it all out, man. We got to go to Dallas and hurt their feelings, man.
I think we got to come up with something different. Heinicke can't just go back there and throw the ball, and Turner cannot just run the standard Turner offense.
Turner should be watching the other team's plays and incorporating them into ours, because they ran a couple plays that were misdirection that were real nice and got us off track. We need to be practicing those plays. We don't have none of that kind of.
Yeah, really had some nice little running plays. They had some nice little running plays that was slick. You know what I'm saying?
And but we still haven't used our talent because Mr. Carter still doesn't get. Mr. Carter has the ability. Well, now maybe it's not as good, but he could be our Curtis Samuels that we want it to be. He could run those plays. If we were going to put Curtis Samuels back there, I think Carter could do it.
That's true.
That's true.
And he's got a little more stature.
He's obviously the best pickup we had this year.
Yeah, he was. He almost broke one tonight. He had a good chance. They had a penalty, but he almost broke it.
Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. You got to get that guy, those guys, the ball, no matter what. Patterson, I really do think Patterson needs to be the guy to get the ball out the flats right now. Since McKissick's not there, give it to the little man. Let him scoop.
He's so small.
Let him scoop. He could go.
I understand, but it's like even when they pass into Gibson, you got to throw over a lineman who's jumping at it. I mean, you got to then come back down. It's just I don't know.
No, I'm not talking about the Deacon. I'm talking about in the flats, old school. Patterson, he hits, goes out to the flats. And he's
talking the swing pattern, talking the swing drill.
Even a toss to the little man. Let him go. Get the defense to know, because that little man got some speed. He's quick. He might not be fast, but he's quick. And he's short to the ground, like you said. He stops on the dime. That messes him up. Gibson, he's more of a flow runner. He did a couple of nice moves, but we gotta hit him with the 1-2 punches, man. We gotta do it. That's what we got left.
He's gonna have a chance now because JD ain't in there, so he's gonna be playing more.
But he didn't.
I just feel like we should run some read option. We should just do something outside the Scott Turner's box. Everybody got to read on Scott Turner, how he likes to run the joint. And especially in the division, they got a nice read on him. So we got to go outside of Scott Turner's box.
Right.
And like read option, something different that Scott normally wouldn't do. I think Heinicke got the feet to run a read option. You know what I'm saying? And why we saving Heinicke for now? I mean, if he gets hurt, he gets hurt. So what? You know what I'm saying?
Is he smart enough to read that defensive lineman?
Who, Heinicke?
You got to know your mesh point and when to let it go and when to run it.
I think that
man. Heinicke ran. He ran in high school, man. I mean, he been running read option all his life. He should be able to do that.
Yeah. Well, look, we're gonna find out. Put him out there, let's find out. Hey, David, I see that little comment, man. All you Brooklyn players were the ones that got sick. Y'all was running. They was like, the Wizards is coming. Right after that victory we put on them, that other squad.
I mean, I think the Wizards only got KP, only one sick, right?
Only one, yeah.
So depends on who he's breathing on.
Hey, tonight, put the tonight on it, because everybody, it goes out like that, man. Even today, I didn't know, it was funny how he said it, but Stephen A. Smith got it. Stephen A. Smith was talking trash about Dallas, because that's one thing I do like about Stephen A. Smith. He don't like Dallas. That's about it. But anyway, he was like, yo.
He's redeeming quality.
He was talking and he said that he had COVID. That's why he's sitting at home and all of this and that. Because he was talking about the Brooklyn situation. And now they're allowing Kyrie to come back. But
on games that are out of town that doesn't have that restriction.
He's
on part-time.
YouTube, man. I work in a hospital, man. It's jam-packed. Everybody, their mama walking up in there. This particular version of the COVID is, I don't know how you avoid it. It's one of the things that it's going to be very difficult to avoid.
They say this one spreads easier.
I mean, you get
it's not as potent, but it spreads easier.
Yeah, I mean,
if you don't have the shot.
Here in the DMV, they just walking in. People just walking in. They're not real sick, but they coming in like droves.
I appreciate that, man.
Yeah, David, you supposed to been had that on, man. He probably took it off because the Wizards was coming. He's like, no, I don't want to hear that. Hey, because I know I turned it off with him when Brooklyn started. I was like, nope, not today, David.
Before we go.
But he's a Washington football team fan, and we love all you Washington football team fans. And hey, look, Joe, Roger Smith, our regulars with David, man, we really appreciate y'all coming up, man.
Joe,
what it's about. This is what it is. We just got to come here and do our little therapy before we go into work tomorrow, there's only like 2 Philly fans, and they pull their little nasty green jerseys out tomorrow. And so we're going to find out who they are. We got to deal with that. But what they can't do is say they ran over us tonight. We gave them a scare. They was worried, just like Dallas was. If it wasn't for the Carter miss, we was right there. So, old traditional Washington, where all our wins are usually close or losses are close or whatever. So with that being said, let's hope that we get all our players back for Dallas. We need everybody back and healthy, coaches, everybody,
Right.
And let's go in there with the battle, man. Fellas, where we at with this tonight?
Hey, it was a predictable outcome, but they looked like they was in the game for a while at least. And then you got the rain, they got the coach, the quarterback off the couch, and people just it was bad all the way around. They had a full complement and still couldn't really put the nail in the coffin until the end of the fourth quarter. So I'm not mad at them. It's just this year has been so up and down. It really shows us what we really need and not just who we hope will be good eventually. You know what I mean?
Right on.
Hey, well, y'all, when it comes to the playoffs, the Fat DiNucci has not sung yet. So when they sing, then it's over. Right now, we still got a mathematical chance.
Mathematical.
You know what I'm saying?
It's all mathematical.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, hey, look, and shout out.
Maybe the DiNucci and Dak Prescott will come out. You know what I'm saying, next week? You know what I'm saying?
Hey, we're gonna send KCP to Dallas. Let him breathe on Dak.
Hey, look, shout out to Gilbert, man, for coming out there, man, and doing it. I do give him credit for that, man. The man came out there, man.
He showed up on
Saturday. They probably didn't have a helmet his size. He had to do all that real fast. I mean,
he said he was watching. He was giving his daughter a bath, man,
and they called him up.
They called him up, man. He just went, grabbed his bag.
Hey, we didn't even tell him look, do you want to play with us? We signed you. Come on, man.
Off the practice squad. You know how it goes. Let's go.
Practice, cuz.
Hey, look, they was texting them plays on the plane. Like, hey, man, this is the play. Look at that. Look closely. Put your glasses on. Speaking of which, Kurt Warner's got a move. is it Kurt Warner's movie or
yeah.
It's about Kurt Warner, but is it his movie? You know,
it's a movie about Kurt Warner, written by Kurt Warner, produced by Kurt Warner.
Sorry, Kurt Warner. Hey, but we all wanted a Kurt Warner tonight, didn't we?
Yeah, we did.
We was like, please let this guy be our Kurt Warner, our legend, like Heineke was. That's funny.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, the whole year. They got 2-year contract off that one game.
Yeah, one game, man.
So anyway,
it's over, guys.
Yep. We're going. We'll hit y'all. Hey, listen, man. To all the people who are dropping these videos on the private private Facebook thing, try to don't wait till today to drop last week's show. We got people dropping last week's show today. I'm like, come on, man. We're trying to get some views. What the hell going on with y'all?
Help the old guys out.
All right, man.